I want a sandwich. Now. Oh, sandwich wench. Yo, wench. Sandwich. Now. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. Sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. Sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. Oh, sandwich wench. I want a sandwich. Sandwich. Hello everyone, welcome back to another, thing. Yeah, drinking. Cthulhu and Friends show, number 10, people. I'm joined by Dave again. Hi, Dave.
Hello.
Hi. Hi.
If only I've been here for a while.
Yeah, it's only been, what, 3 days? 4 days? 5 days? I don't know. We did one on Saturday. It got demonetized. Can't imagine why.
Whisky.
It's the only one, though. It's quite impressive. You know, it's like if we can get this one monetized, it's 1 in 10. That's good.
Chat.
That's because I tabbed away for a second.
Oh.
That's me being me for a second. I just do that. Bosh. I don't need to be on this screen anymore either because I want that for later. We are going to be sampling from a whiskey sample set, which I have an image of. And chat's going to disappear again here, Dave. You'll love it. If I scroll down here to the box, it is Unlock the Mystery Waterford Whisky Virtual Tasting from the 5th of April. Well, I never went to it because I couldn't be asked. I also didn't want to because I thought, well, why do that when I can open these on stream? And it comes with a note inside, which Dave might be able to read to you if you ask him nicely. Those 5 samples are what Dave and I are going to be trying today. And, well, I can read the little note to you and regale you with the amusing card of cringe.
Yeah, I'm not reading the first one.
Why not? Why not? Is it because it's not in English? Is it Gaelic?
Maybe slightly.
Gaelic? 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 I don't know.
Ashrad Kwa. Thank you for joining us for another enthralling episode of Digital Drams from the W Club. We hope you're as excited as we are. Link to the tasting can be found on the reverse of this page and will also be emailed to participants the night before the event.
Before he carries on, it's a QR code you scan, which we don't need to because there's no bloody point.
And you also receive the invite after the event itself.
Yeah, I got the invite 2 days later, which was awesome. Hello, Deep Dive Gaming Nathan. Hello, Hardly Dan, Warsmith, and Mark. Hope you're doing well today. Carry on.
What you'll need for the tasting: samples contained in this wee box.
Oh, it's cringe.
Internet connection. Make sure you have good signal so you don't drop out mid-session.
Well, if we do that in this stream, I'll be very upset. We're only 4 minutes in.
Glassware. You can either have one tasting glass for the whole event or multiple to make comparing and contrasting each whiskey easier, if that's your thing.
No.
Water in a wee jug or a bottle, optional.
Cringe.
Tasting notes. Pen and paper to jot down what you like, dislike about each sample.
No.
Optional.
Optional.
This tasting will be recorded, unless otherwise stated.
Well, we're streaming it, so it is. Hi, Duck Chava. Hope you're well.
So if you're unable to attend the live event, or if you enjoyed the tasting so much you want to relive it, a link to the video will be emailed to all participants the day following the event. MB, that does not happen here. You just have to manually go to YouTube and search.
I will say, for the sake of it, one of these might find its way into my tasting book, but I don't know which one yet. It's just going to be the one I really enjoy the most, I think, though.
Looking forward to seeing you all on the night. The Drachdan.
The pronunciation is absolutely mwah. Did you just throw the card away?
Unintentionally.
Fair enough. There are 5 samples. Now, the thing with Waterford is they make batches and they have batch numbers, which means they're never really always going to be the same. And that's good.
They have some very strange names as well.
They do, and pronouncing them isn't going to be easy. But what we're going to do first, we're going to switch to screen capture here. I've got the Waterford website up. I thought I would read to you this first part, maybe explain a few bits. Okay. Unashamedly influenced by the world's greatest winemakers, we obsessively bring the same intellectual drive, methodology, and rigor to barley. How boring. The very source of malt whiskey's complex flavour. I thought it was peat.
So, yeah, sure it's peat.
Yes. Extolling 100 exclusive farms, that sounds like a brag of punishment, of Irish-grown barley, we search for natural flavours via 3 paths. Our single farm origins pursue the individualism of terroir-derived flavour. They are the building blocks for our cuvées, which is a rare French oak, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. Where the whole is greater than the sum. Depends which whole. Finally, hang on, no. Finally, our. I found a typo.
Yeah.
Finally, our Arcadian barley expresses the intensity of flavour from exploring the old ways of organic, biodynamic heritage, and even Irish peated barley. Biodynamic is sometimes considered holistic, but it's normally also about preserving the land as much as, taking from it. You've got to give back to it. That's what it is. And it's also considered eco-friendly. Yeah, but some of it is holistic. Indeed, so thorough is our exploration of the frontiers of natural flavour that we are the world's largest producer of organic and biodynamic whiskies.
And the cause of the next Irish potato famine.
Well, I'll tell you this, I only drink vegan whiskey. Make of that what you will. I think of this planet when I drink whiskey. I will only drink vegan whiskey. I wonder how many people get that.
Probably not the vegans.
No, they're like, huh?
Wait, there's vegan whiskey?
No. It's some, a few of the redneck types are like, I'll only eat full fat or drink full fat whiskey.
Yeah.
Okay, it's got to have blood in it, all right? It's got to be red. That's fucking mead, you twat. All right?
Unless you've got a very, very red wine casting.
Fam, it's beyond rare at that point, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, this page is quite handy. You've got some references.
Do we have a photo of Pete? Sorry for the doxing, Pete.
If Pete arrives, you are, quite frankly, I would shag you right now. This is the about page, by the way. I wanted to learn a bit about the company. What the hell is that? I don't want to click that. That feels dodgy. But you got a few other bits at the top of interest. And I thought it'd be interesting to look at it. So you've got... okay. They work with over 100 Irish growers, around 40 a year. Waterford hasn't been around that long, though, has it, as whiskey?
No, I don't think so.
Because up until very recently, I'd never heard of them. I mean, I heard of, like, Redbreast, and they've been around for ages, but not Waterford. It doesn't say here whether...
I see a Venn diagram. You know these people are fun-loving when there's a Venn diagram.
Fam, bust out the PowerPoint. The 3D interaction on a plant of soil. Oh, okay.
With a 2D Venn diagram.
What's interesting here is, if you link them all together and you get right in that white space, you find a virgin. The ones in these little triangles on each side are the ones that have touched boobs. The ones in the bigger ones are the ones that have seen boobs. They've seen boobs. And these ones don't know why they're here. Up for the chat to make sense. The one in the middle is a virgin. These ones haven't even seen a boob. They've touched a boob and they're just invited. I'm kind of curious. Okay, so after maturing for several years in the best of French and American oak, a wood policy so costly and unparalleled that it accounts for 1/3 of our production budget. At least they haven't said American.
I'm sorry, French and American. There's lots of places that use French and American oak.
Hello,
Glenlivet La Santa.
American oak. Hello, Auchentoshan.
Hello, Auchentoshan.
Yeah, French
Hello,
Glenlivet.
Balvenie Double Oak.
Hello. French would be Grand Cru Glenfiddich 23.
Right, we've just myth-busted the first statement there.
The thing here is I'm glad they're not saying American oak ex-bourbon. Because I don't mind ex-bourbon because of Morangi. Many whiskies use it. But that would be so standard. That wouldn't stand out. So you've got here, we believe these components, single malts, air quotes around one word at least, a solo voice, a solo terroir, each one exhibiting its own nuances, will come together as a glorious chorus of harmonic flavours. At 50%, it better be delicious. Hello, Miss Sparkles. Hope you're well. So
basically what they're saying is we need to mix them all together.
Yeah, the total sum of its parts, this is how we humbly believe the most profound single malt whiskey ever can be created. And that remains our ambition, our destination, our whole... Oh, for God's sake, really? You're Irish, not French? Raison d'etre? Come on.
Raison d'etre.
D'etre.
Raison d'etre.
No, it doesn't need to... No, we call it pomme de terre now. Okay? It's what it is. Tous les fruits. Poisson.
À la piscine.
As long as they haven't pissed in the bottles, I don't care. All right, well, that's what you needed to know, and I wanted to show you that for this. Let's move that there. I will close that now because I don't need it now. Bosh. Let's get rid of that. I don't need that. No, the chat can go back in now because I needed the website page, so I needed the chat over there. Okay, so which one should we try first, Dave?
I mean, there's two 1.1s, so that's annoying.
I mean, the cuvee is like the standard.
I'm feeling, well, yes, but if we go in alphabetical order.
Yeah, but if you go alphabetical, then we go to the peated ones. It's peated and smoky one, I believe. I actually did organise them.
We can't even do them in percentage order because we just have one in a fight over the rest.
So, yeah, in percentage order, 4 out of 5 are 50%. One is 47. I mean, starting with the 47 does seem like the way forward. Yes. But I think we're going to go with cuvee, argot, and then cuvee afterwards. Yeah? Because then you go from one to the other. Okay. Well, we'll do that. We're going to start with cuvee. We have tasting notes, by the way, for those who are interested. I will put a picture of the drams back up on the screen. Cuvée Argot is the one in the bottom. No, it isn't, because I reorganised it. Yeah, it's in that image. It's in that image somewhere. If you can't see it, full screen, and best of luck to you. Oh, bloody hell! I didn't realise it was a proper. Oh, it's a proper little screw top. My hands have soap on. I can't tell what that smells like.
Smells of soap.
Oh shit! It's too small to tell, isn't it? Okay, he's snorting it. It's over, people. I'm never going to get it back. By the way, don't forget to smash the like on the stream, people, because it really helps us as we seek to grow this fun little series we do.
And if you are feeling generous, we would appreciate any donations.
All of it.
There is a potential that we might get this on demonetized as well.
Yes, so that depends on whether Dave makes another age joke.
We don't know how old these are, so we should be safe.
I know, they said several years, man. I went a bit far. Yeah, fuck it. You pull the next one, you get a hearty measure. You pull the next one, yeah? Okay. So I'll do that and you get more.
The drippings.
That's fine, it's fine. Hang on. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, that's all right.
That's fine.
Yeah. All right. Cuvée Argot. I would assume Argot because Cuvée is French. I would assume Argot. When Wednesday was my birthday, say happy birthday, please. Happy birthday, Miss Sparkles. And thank you for the $2 donation. I really appreciate that.
I would say happy birthday, but you're now near a 40, so unhappy birthday to you.
Sorry, I'm 1 year behind you. I would say I feel your pain, but I don't actually feel old. I'm surrounded by toys.
Proper little screw top sounds like my ex.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, the thing is, these little I like these ones a lot more than the Master and Malt one. I like the candle wax. That's
I feel like we should do I feel like we should have saved a little bit. We should have put all of them into a glass at the end for an infinity Waterford dram. We got the pipette.
No, it's in the bloody cabin.
Ah.
No, but give me the funnel.
Yes.
Right. I'll lift it up slightly because the air has to get in. Right. We'll do that because I don't want to do any more than that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We will. Actually, that's not bad. Actually, that's all right.
Yeah.
All right. We will do that, and at the end, Dave and I. Here's the lid. I will do it. Oh no, we don't need that. I don't know why I gave it to you.
Not drop it.
You almost did. We'll put. Actually, we'll screw that on because otherwise we might knock it. I'll move the keyboard. So we're going to have a little sniff. And
you can't go wrong with Pendera and Celt, to be honest.
I'm not familiar with Celt. Is Celt is Keat the is that the peated one?
No.
That's Myth, isn't it?
No, that's peated.
I asked which one was peated.
No. Yes, no, Pendera and peated is the peated one.
Oh, no, I thought Celt or Myth might have one as well.
Yeah, which one I've got?
Because I've got Legend and it's the smoothest.
Yes.
But you've got the others, haven't you?
I've got Celt.
Yeah. I'm not familiar.
I don't think it's peated.
Let's just say that
smoky.
David was right with his initial statement, but neither of us can remember Celt. But we know Penderyn is an absolute win. Yes. Even the peated, it's good. It just surprised me.
I haven't tried the portwood yet, though, have I? I need to try that at some point.
You should bring that.
I haven't opened it.
You should bring it. My glass got a weird chip in the bottom here. No, it hasn't. Oh, it smells really smooth.
Like biscuitiness.
Yeah, is it? I mean, I can back that. Oh yeah, there's a nice little malty biscuit to it.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. This is the Cuvée Argot, yeah. Okay, so I've got the tasting notes. I won't pull them up until we've had a little sip. But biscuity, I can agree with. Very sweet, not too sweet, but like a sugary biscuit.
Maybe a rich tea.
Maybe, yeah. What the fuck was that?
Not me.
Apparently, I got a donation and I didn't get an alert for it.
I was waiting to say, oh, apparently I'm live.
Okay, well,
alive.
Cheers, Dave.
Cheers, mate.
Cuvée Argo. If that's 50%, I can't tell.
This is a 47, isn't it?
No, well, yeah, it is, but still, you can't really tell. It's really, it's very warm on the palate. It's just got that warmth to it, not burning, very smooth. So vanilla, I would say, definitely.
Yes.
I don't know how to describe that. It's really nice.
We don't have an age thing to be able to hold.
No, we don't.
Hold and
Okay, so I've got a bit more. I'm going to go for another little sip.
Yeah, I think I have Celts, but I can't remember whether it's smoky or not. But
Well, you could always look at your phone and find
the
it.
peated one is also in a green box.
That's a fair point. No, that's really nice. I don't know how to describe it, but we will, once Dave's had another sip and had a little, guess, we'll put up the tasting notes and see if we can agree with it, because then we can look for what we see. The finish is quite long, I've noticed. A bit long on the warmth, right at the back of the throat.
That'll be probably the French sherry oak.
Yeah.
French cast sherry.
Yeah, that's definitely that. A sweetness to it, definitely throughout.
Maybe a little bit something fruity.
I mean, inclined to agree with I was
something.
thinking cherries. But only on the finish, not on the palate.
Yeah.
Because it's a nice little bite to it, but not too much. Overproof, and y'all can't tell. It's all good. It's all good. 47% isn't overproof, thankfully. That's 94%, isn't it? Yeah, 94. Yeah, 94 proof. That's it. 50% is the next 4. That dram's going to be interesting at the end, isn't it?
Yes.
The
Infinity Waterford.
That'll be a picture for the server. I might have to rewrite it on the label. I'll get my Sharpie out here and I'll just rewrite it on there. Pass it over.
Small enough writing.
I'm going to rub out the rest first. I mean, I can get the Tipex on it, actually. Waterford. And then I switch to the other side as a point pen. Carry on talking.
Yeah, no, it is interesting. So this is our very first experience of a Waterford whiskey.
Yeah.
Which those of you who are paying attention may have noticed, despite being Irish, is spelt Y.
So additional to that, because it is on the tasting notes right there, on the box image at the bottom left, it'll say Waterford Whiskey, KY, which is quite unusual for Irish whiskey. Additionally, it does taste like an Irish whiskey. It is very smooth. So Cuvée Argo, I will pull up the tasting notes. Aromas of ripe fruit with freshly baked bread on the nose. Not biscuit, but I get that, actually. Fresh herbs. Above all, though, a light peat smoke. Now, I didn't notice that. So I was right on the vanilla, on the taste.
I still say biscuit, but yeah.
The palate is where it gets a bit messy because it says mouth-filling and soft in taste. Yep.
Yeah.
Fruit, fresh pastries, some vanilla and dried fruit, some peat smoke in the background.
No, I said raisins, which would be a dried fruit, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Medium finish with an elegant balance of fruit and spice. Now I said long because I'm still feeling it.
Yeah.
I disagree with that. Spice. I mean, I could argue with the warmth. There would be spice. Yes.
Yeah, the spice doesn't really come across as much of a flavour other than just its sort of sense there, isn't it?
The annoying thing is, the smoke part, actually, if you take a small amount and just move it around your mouth, the smoke is there.
Do we have to water it?
I don't want to.
Fine. I'll bite the bullet.
One drop. All right, fine. Dave's doing the water test. I don't want to do the water test on this one, but he would notice the peat a bit more. The smoke I do get now, though, if you just let it sit in your mouth a bit and move it, the smoke sort of comes through a bit more. But no peat. I can't sense any at all. If it says light, that is so light I don't notice it. What do you think?
I'm getting a little, right at the finish, I'm getting a little bit of smokiness.
Yeah.
That's kind of about it.
If I do a Meg sip, the smoke's more obvious. It just sort of sits there and it builds.
Yeah.
But the peat is not there at all. I'm going to do my YOLO swag fam now. For those who don't know, I'm going to do a Meg sip. Well, I'm going to do a shot of what's left, which is about half of my half a shot. It's half of a half shot, so it's not even that. And we'll find out if it's shottable. Cuvée Argo, that is. So, YOLO swag fam. The fruit is more pronounced on a shot because it misses most of the front of the tongue, touches the back, it's right there. Also went down beautifully, and also I've written Infinity Dram. I'm very proud of it. This will go on the server later. I can get Tipex on that and clear it up.
Exclusive Meg artwork.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh, he's got his tip out.
Yeah, mate.
The X is going.
Oh, that's hot. Do forgive me while I can't multitask here, but I want to make sure that that is all Tipexed out and nice and tidy. There we go. What would you rate that in, like, say you're matching up to other Irish whiskies? What would you say? Do you think that sits comfortably with any of the big names, or do you think it's an interesting entry?
I would say it's not a Pierce. That I think is one of the best ones I've had.
Oh, the birthday one I got you. Your birthday whiskey.
That's a very nice whiskey.
It's got a lovely bottle. I love the sunk-in bottom as well. For those who don't know, for his birthday, I basically rallied my entire family and a few friends to buy him whiskey for his birthday. I got him 8 bottles.
Yes.
And one was a hip flask bottle from Nathan, who didn't realise he donated to me and gave it to me.
Thank you, Nathan.
Yes. He when I told him about it, he was like, "Wait, I did that?" I was like, "Oh, you didn't donate for that, did you?" All right. I was trying to get you the little tiny ones like that, but I couldn't get it. So I went around Brian's and got it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a Jameson's, but I reckon it's a solid. It's better than Paddy's. Maybe a Slane.
Maybe, yeah. Slane's all right. I've only had a couple sips of that. It's good. I would say that the so the reason I mentioned the birthday stuff is because I got him one called Pierce. I'd never seen it before. The bottle came in a beautiful tube. The bottle's got a narrow bottom to wide top and curves in. It's a beautiful top actually. But the bottom
dark green with gold.
Yeah,
so it looks very fancy.
The
It's
bottom,
only a 5-year whiskey.
Yeah,
very fancy.
Well, most of the Irish ones aren't even aged.
Yeah, true.
Like Jameson's not aged, nor Tullamore Bushmills standards.
No, true.
It sort of curves in nicely at the bottom, so it has a nice sunk-in backside, which is nice. Yeah, I'm glad it went down well actually, because that was something I'd never heard of. And I have 2 others, and I was like, which one?
The older ones, I think.
10 and something else. I can't. 7 and a 10 maybe.
Yeah.
I
have to look into.
I don't know. Yeah. I got that on Amazon. It was good. It's a good shout. Personally, I think that was actually fantastic. But I really wish that if they're going to have a PT, you're teasing me with it. I don't want to be teased with it. Smoke, I'm fine with. I like smoked. I like smoky whiskies. I really do. Because generally you don't hide it so well. But you managed to hide it from Dave, and he struggled there to find it. I noticed it when I let it sit on my mouth a bit, but even then you have to let it build up. It's not an age statement. I shouldn't be doing that.
No. You don't necessarily expect the age statement whiskies. Part of the reason they do that hold in your mouth for the number of seconds per year thing is because it allows the time for the complexity of the whiskey to come out, because a whiskey that's been aged 13, 15, 20, whatever years.
40 for Singleton now.
Yeah. It becomes very layered, so if you literally just have a sip and go, you'll miss most of it.
That's true, actually, very true. I think that it's I think it's definitely better than some of the really horrendous bog standard Irish whiskies. The thing with Irish whiskey, though, the problem is, even their bog standard is high standard. Yeah. It's hard to find one that is genuinely crap. Even that Paddy's was nice.
Yeah, I mean, the Paddy's is dirt cheap. Comparative, I mean, we're talking bells and grouse level of cheap.
Yeah, but it's really nice.
It's far better. It looks cheaper.
It does. Well, the bottle's crap in it.
Yeah, it looks like bottom shelf.
It looks like it belongs in a decanter, and the bottle needs to be put in the bin. Yeah, but it tasted great.
Actually, for how much it costs, there's a lot of bang for your buck with that.
Absolutely.
I think that tends to be the Irish whiskey thing, doesn't it?
But this
it's
is where
that expensive, but you get a lot of whiskey.
This is where Waterford, though. This is where they undo themselves, because on that webpage it mentioned what they go to for the biodynamics. It's expensive.
Yeah.
Cuvée Argo, and Ballycovannon, Ballybannon, Heritage, they're not affordable bottles.
No.
Problem is, if we say we put that next to a Jameson's, and I say it's as good as a Jameson's, that's fine, but then it gets knocked down a peg.
4 times the price.
Exactly. I would rather buy Jameson's, and in my time, I bought many. I have bought many a Jameson. Oh yeah, my liver loves it. Hannibal would like me more.
Maybe that's why they've gone for Y, not EY. Maybe they're trying to set it apart from other Irish whiskey, so you don't compare it in the same way. Because they know it's more expensive.
Wait, did I pull up the wrong tasting notes?
I don't know.
No, I didn't. We're fine. No, we're fine. It's just I noticed my mouse was hovering over Ballybannon. It's all right. No, Cuvée Argo was good, but you're putting a lot of money in to make this whiskey. It's not in the more affordable region. Yeah. And so that's what I think undoes it, because it is as good as a Jameson's, but for that price, I can get 4 bottles of Jameson's. I'd rather drink 4 bottles of Jameson's.
Exactly, Alfonso. Yes, that's what we found.
Some papers like a knocker. Yeah, it was just when we had it, it was a punt, and it was just because at the last minute somebody had given me the money, and I saw it in Brian's, and I was like, "It's Irish, I'll take it." You know, buy it if you can. Stops all the weird crap. People, sorry, people, I've got to go by home. Enjoy your chicken curry.
Yes,
thanks for being here, Mark. We really appreciate you being here. But yeah, I thought that was good, and no reasons. Thank you for the donation. There it is.
Oh, thank you very much.
For some reason, I didn't hear it.
Yes.
Headphones are there. I'm
no,
not wearing them, am I?
You're not. This is true.
If you're here, no reasons. Thank you for the donation. That was very sweet of you. Okay, so that's adequately dried. Would Dave like to pick the next one, which I assume would be Cuvée because it falls in line with Cuvée Argo, although he can pick a different one if he wants.
No, I'm happy with the starting plan for Cuvées.
Well, I'll tell you what. Then afterwards, you can pick the next one, but I'll pour it. How's that?
Okay.
All right. Well, the Tipex isn't quite dry yet because it's clodded, but it's nearly dry, so that's good. It says Infinity Dram single malt. We'll put a picture on the server. The 5 stages of the Infinity Dram.
What I like is you get an informative whiskey stream and an art project all in one. Something for everybody on these streams.
There you go. Right, it's got one. That's got. What I'll do is I'll put a little line on it as well for each one. Yeah.
So we can recreate later if we like it.
Yeah.
Send it into Waterford and be like, "Yo, we did this. It was banging."
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'll even write Argo. Arg. Oh. I'll do that side because I've used the wrong side of the pen. There you go. Right. So what do we know then so far, Mr. Dave?
So this one is the Cuvée and is 50% volume.
50%.
It is
Very
also
well.
Darker in colour, more
more
amber in colour. We didn't actually discuss that. The Cuvée Argo was
quite
light whiskey.
The colour is
it looks young whiskey.
Very young,
In that sense, a lot of the younger whiskies tend to be quite light unless they have colour additives. Which
Very
it
true.
could be that this one's got some colour additives, but it looks,
no, that's interesting.
Yeah.
You made a point. I like that. I could agree with that. Cuvée casks are French oak. They are renowned for normally higher end whiskies, which is why I mentioned Glenfiddich 23, the Grand Cru, which is an incredibly. It's obviously 23 years old. That's a very old whiskey, and rubbing on my nose.
So I was trying to swirl it a little bit to make
It's all
sure
good.
it's releasing the flavours.
No, I got some nose on that. It's just too. I think it's too funneled for me. Good luck. I'll do. Bosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I'll do this. I'm going to put our next wee dram in the Infinity Dram before we have our nose. Just put Tipex on my fucking thumb.
At least we know it's the right bottle because it's Tipex on it.
Right.
It's going to be brilliant. We're going to have like a quarter of an eighth of a measure each.
It totally works. It totally works. It's fine. It's fine. All right. This is going to be interesting. All right. I'll put the line on at least.
Yeah, I've been very scientific about this.
Cuvée. So, I've gone slightly under. Oh well, it's fine. Right. Have a
This
little.
is stronger. We shouldn't need as much as these ones.
Very true, but it doesn't matter to me. No, I mean I drew the line just slightly under where it was actually. Yeah, me being an idiot. Very well. There's another biscuity smell to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, maybe that's a reason. Maybe there's a reason for this pastry feel, you know?
Maybe some licorice. There's something there that's
Slightly bitter.
Could be licorice. Maybe your cherry suggestion. Well, it could be. There's something there that's adding a.
Interesting. Okay. Oh, so for those who are curious, we're going to go back to the drams image so you can see it. One of those says cuvee. I don't know. I don't know which one it is. I'll tell you what. It'll make it easier if I just did this, so I'll be able to see it. There you go. Cuvee. It's the one top right on the image. We did the bottom middle one a minute ago. I've covered us both. There we go. Yeah, we're doing the middle one right now. Going to splash out on a 50-year-old whiskey for my own half century. Nice.
Nice.
Good man. 9 years to save up. I figured when I get to 40, I will buy a bottle of Singleton 40, but that's $3.5 grand.
Yeah.
It's one hell of a birthday whiskey.
Yeah.
If I get
we all need a very good December and a very generous birthday stream.
Yes, yes. It's going to have to be one hell of a stream, yes.
24-hour birthday stream, maybe.
God, by the end of that, I'm going to be fucking rat-arsed and just calling people expletives. Right, well, cheers, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's different. That is very different. The other one was a lot smoother. This one had more bite, more spice on the tongue.
Ooh, yeah.
That's got more spice to it.
That hits.
Yeah. Oh, that is a spicy one.
There's like nutmeg or something in that?
There's a bit of, I think there's a bit of peat in that.
Yes, I would say, yeah.
I think there is.
Or it's the American oak, the burnt oak. Like the
charred.
The char from the American oak.
Oh, that's a shout.
Could be barrel coming through on that.
Oh, that's nice. That's very nice, actually. That's a lot stronger, a lot more impactful.
Pepper or something as well, mate.
On the tongue. The finish is quite short, I think. It's gone already. The other one was longer. I feel like my body's screwing me because if this says long, I'm going to be really pissed off. But it's warm enough that I think there is a bit of like spice there. And maybe licorice, but I don't like. It's not as pronounced as like Bren.
No, there's something I can smell that I recognise. I'm trying to work out exactly what it is. And the closest I can think is some form of.
Sounds like a hefty glass. Warsmith, these glasses are very. These are I bought these as a January treat 3 years ago, with my Sinatra Select, and these glasses. Dave has a pair now as well. They're this good. They really are. They're just nice, big. Dave's nose fits in them.
That's my finger. Rather than glass on glass, that's just a finger flick.
We can fully clink them and not worry about breaking them. And we used to have issues with nosing glasses. Even I have it now, even though I don't have the biggest of noses.
4 mil or so thick glass all the way around, minimum.
And the base is nice. It's got a nice twisted design. It's square based. But it's big with the nosing glasses. Both of us had the issue where it touches on our nose. I don't have the biggest nose in the world, but even I struggle as I've gotten older. You know, bigger noses you get older, don't you?
The nosing glasses they're no bigger than an actual like a dram bottle.
Yeah, they're very impractical for just drinking, and these are my drinking glasses. Yeah, they're nice and hefty, and they've served me well. They came with some stones and some coasters.
The rock things. Oh no, the granite
slate
circle things.
Yep. Yeah. I use them for the 2 candle holders and my the funny faces on. Yeah. I don't really use coasters beyond the ones in my room, which are somewhere. There's one here. There's some on there actually on the tray. I have too many coasters.
I'm intrigued now to see what it says.
Well, I think it's very sweet as well. Because if you do a very small amount and just let it slide, the sweetness comes through. The finish is short, but there's a bit of spice to it. I swear there's got to be some peat in there. This is just standard cuvee, yeah? Alright, I'll read it to you. Earthy barley with hint of freshly baked bread, melting butter, cooked orchard fruit, vanilla, blossom, and lemon zest. Lemon zest makes sense. The palate more citrus, slightly sweeter with grapefruit and orange. Honeyed cereals.
Slightly sweeter than what?
I don't know. And a subtle savoury hint of olive. The finish, oily barley lingers on the finish. I don't know what oily barley is.
Okay.
But there's no peat.
No.
But there's spice here as well. I don't get it. I'm getting confused. This is definitely the one. I made sure of it. It'd be fucking hilarious if I pulled the wrong one. It does say cuvee on it. It is the right one because I did do them correctly. Honey, it's a lot.
So basically, Meg and I are unable to differentiate between biscuit and bread.
Yeah, well, yeah. I did have 3 bakewell tarts.
There are some biscuits that are breads and some breads are biscuits. So, you know, you might be wrong.
I had 3 bakewell tarts today. I don't know what I'm talking about. Vanilla blossom lemon zest. The lemon zest makes sense. There's a sharpness.
Yeah.
And the citrus on the palate, I guess, but I didn't really notice the sweetness too much. But it is there. Honeyed cereals, yeah. I don't know what caraway is. I don't know what that is at all. Subtle savoury hint of olive. Can't stick around, so here's a little bit of fun. Alfonso, thank you for the £2 donation. That is incredibly generous of you. Thank you for being
not a big hit to your 50-year-old whiskey fund either. So.
Yes, please don't give us money if you intend to buy yourself a 50-year-old whiskey, like, I don't know, a 52-year-old Highland Park that costs only 50 grand.
If we're doing this when you're 50, I feel like we need to invite you to have a small segment of the comments for your 50-year-old whiskey to embellish us with your tasting thoughts.
Of course, of course. Yes, absolutely. And hello, Orla. Hope you're well today. If I haven't said hello to you in the chat, or Dave hasn't, and you want to hear Dave say hello to you, do let us know. I quite like this more than I do the Argot, but mostly because there's more going on. The Argot was just smooth Irish whiskey. This is like, all right, I'm going to punch you in the face now and see how you like it. I'm going to do a swag, YOLO swag fam thing. You okay with that?
Yeah.
All right. YOLO swag fam.
This reminds me a bit of Altaban.
I breathed in when I had some fumes. That is another awesome shot. How are these so good on shots? I don't get it. That's fantastic. I'm going to give this little shake, by the way. Just make sure it's all mixed in. There we go. We've now got some head on our whiskey.
Okay.
You can tell more now, can't you, when you do that?
It's smoother when you shoot it.
Yeah. It's a lot smoother.
Yeah.
So that's interesting, because then we can already say Cuvée Argot is definitely a drinking thing, because that's just too smooth. This one, though, Cuvée is just... Argot is the sipper, or the drinker, that's the shooter. It's smoother, but you can still get the flavour. The fruity flavours are more pronounced now. Okay.
I wouldn't say I can get any olive or oil, particularly.
I'm not familiar with olive at all, really, to be honest, or oily barley. I'm not familiar with that. The finish doesn't really, unless I have some kind of whiskey burp, the finish isn't that long. It's not much to work with here. I do think it's good, though. Put the drams back on the screen for those who are interested. Yes, splash me with a little agua. Agua. Oh, thank you. Swilly, 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 swilly. Well, I mean, I would have taken it straight in the mouth if it was just whiskey, but, you know, can't get what we want in life, can we? Delicious. Tell you what, that certainly removes the warmth from my throat. So, we have Heritage, Ballykilvannon, and Ballybannon. What would Dave like to try next?
I'm going to split up the funny name ones.
Ballybannon and Ballykilvannon.
Yeah, so I'm going to go for that one.
That's Ballybannon, I believe.
It's Ballybannon. A
Very
slightly
well.
random pick where I wasn't really looking.
Okay, Ballybannon 1.1. It's not as dark as the Cuvée.
No, it's a lighter.
It's lighter. Not as light as the Argot. The Argot was a lot lighter, in fact. Okay, very well. Yeah.
Ooh, Islay.
Yeah, you knew it straight away.
Now we're in the wheelhouse.
Now we're on the hard stuff. I noticed that straight away. If we fuck that up.
That's a Khalida in the building.
Yep.
Something along those lines. We definitely should have had the pipette, shouldn't we?
I should have been pretentious enough to go and get it. Yeah. This is going to be a horrible dram. Oh, I have to try and get a splash more. Yeah.
Oh, he splashed me.
Oh, that's hot. For those who don't know, I've just basically I've been pouring. That's why I was a bit awkward. I'm also pouring it into our infinity dram. Thing is, this smells peated. Therefore, adding a peated whiskey to non-peated whiskies invariably ends one way.
I'm yet to do that. I haven't put my task in my infinity dram yet.
Well, thankfully, it's lightly peated.
No, I think I will try a small amount before I put the tasker in. Maybe I will do that in May and bring a sample with me.
Oh, you should. Yeah, because I've got my full dram right there. Right, sample is secured, shaken up.
Should be back in early part of May.
Oh, it's the coronation.
Coronation, yes.
Come on. That has to be peated. It has to be.
Yeah, it's not the first thing I'm getting though.
It's the first thing I'm noticing because it's like it just to me it's something I know. It's just something I'm picking up. I'm looking for it, I guess.
See,
it's something very.
It said olives in the previous one.
You know, I haven't done the wrong way
I can
round.
actually smell olives in this one.
I haven't done the wrong way round. Let me check. Properties, cuvee notes. So they are the cuvee notes.
If I quickly hit the Master Malt website for the Googling, where we found it.
I did the right way round. I checked all the images.
Let me check on as a Discord.
Let me check this. I wouldn't bother. I just had a quick look at the Ballybannon notes. You're fine.
Okay.
You're fine. No, we're fine.
Yeah, that having been to places that deal with like literally make olive oil.
Yeah.
That's
I've
what
not.
I can smell.
You have one just for peated as well. It's a general one. Ah, really? Nice. Nah, this one is. It smells good. Nice and earthy. It's got a nice. Yeah, it's a bit of creamy smell to it as well.
Yeah, it's like briny, acidic-y.
Yeah, I can dig that. Yeah. Diggy hole. Shall we?
She's not here. It's ruining all the fun.
Where's Leona?
Oh. Well, we're going to Crispo. You know, it's not too bad.
I mean, I can't wait him out with it. Oh, can't wait him out with that.
No, what we need one day is to get Yempi to say that and record it and play that back to him.
You know, it'd sound really, really aggressive in German, right?
I know, but imagine his response.
It's like, oh, ich bin oh, nein, oh. It would sound really bad.
Yeah, I feel
Oh,
like
and obligatory at the end. Scheiße. Right, let's have a sip then, yeah?
Evening, Crispo. Hope you're well.
Oh, that's stronger. That's a lot. That tastes like a Lagavulin.
See, I said I didn't know when we felt.
Dude, the smoke is charred. It's definitely charred. It's definitely charred. That is beautiful. That is brutally charred. You can right? Oh, that's good. Which one's that again? Ballybannon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, this reminds me of a cross between English Whiskey Company 11 and Lagavulin.
It's got, well, I wouldn't say Lagavulin 16 just because I think nothing really compares to it.
Yeah.
But I'd say near the 8 or the 12. Definitely there because that is really nice. The smokiness is so pronounced. If I've cocked up the images, it's even funnier that we get them wrong every time. But I checked them as I was doing them.
Yeah. And we did double check to make sure we only had one link for
the finish. Yeah, the image. The finish
is quite short. I think.
Yeah, it's short. But you got a little bit left on your palate. You notice the smokiness does linger a little. But it's please get her to do that. It'd be amazing. I don't think I could pay her enough to go. Oh, nein, Scheiße, ich bin.
If we tell her that it will genuinely freak him out rather than he'll get off on it, then I think.
I can freak someone else out.
Oh yeah, well she might do it for that. I'll DM her at some point and just be like, "Yo,
I don't really DM people. It's too much effort for me." Okay, well I'll carry on drinking. It's beautiful. This one. Are you noticing anything else? Because there's something creamy about the palate, but not on the nose, but not on the palate. It's very sweet if you do a very small shot of it. If you just let it fall to the back, it has a very nice sweetness.
I'm trying to work out if that's a fruit sweetness or if it's something more toffee. Maybe.
There's a nice woody, earthy feel to the palate as well.
Yeah.
but it's definitely smoked or
That's
charred.
definitely gonna come. That'll be from the barrel, you'd think.
Oh, yeah.
But then I said that last time it wasn't. So.
Well, we already know which one's our favourite so far.
Yeah.
Ballybannon. Cuvée second, I'll go last, but only because Cuvée has more going
I'll
on.
go the Whisky, not the Ben Affleck movie. Although that would also probably be last.
Can't be worse than Daredevil. Before the director's cut, which made it slightly better. They had to put him in tight leather. Really, really had to do it, didn't
At
they?
least they did it right with Batman, just had him in a massive armour suit.
Yeah. Why not? Actually, I liked him as Batman. Batfleck was cool. No, this is really nice.
He wasn't a bad Batman.
I like that. I think it's going to overcomplicate the flavours on the other.
Yeah.
Also, look how much is in it of that one.
We're going to struggle with
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. I'll let you pour the next one.
Our current Infinity Dram, bear in mind there's 3 whiskies in it, is about half Bannon.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay with that. That's fine.
About 2/3 of the rest of that is the first one.
Yeah. I'm fine with that. Yeah, that's fine. I don't even think the promise of me having a wildling reaction would hurt. Oh, that's unfortunate. Anyway, I'm going to carry on with this. Okay, so actually, no, I haven't done it yet, have I? We're on the Ballybannon, yes? Nose, earthy smoke with creamy grain and a touch of lemon zest. The palate, shortbread, toasted grain mingled with the peat, along with cinder, toffee.
Toffee.
Oaky, well done. Oaky vanilla and peppery spice. Damp ashes and milk chocolate on the finish. Now, chocolate I never notice. But the damp ashes with the smokiness, 100%. The smoke was the very first thing I pointed out anyway.
Yeah.
The vanilla, yes, that makes sense. Oaky, yes, because I could taste the wood. That was very pronounced. Shortbread, yet again.
It's like the olive is probably the barley then, the grain.
Yeah, they're going with biscuits again though. Hey, look, it's a biscuit this time. You didn't notice it.
Hotel chocolate biscuit collection. We could have compared.
Oh, you haven't got that for hot chocolate.
I didn't bring the advertiser. We didn't have room in the car. We had an extra scooter.
Fair enough.
Bag of swag to bring back.
That's fine. I'm sure I'll.
There is Tiffin though.
Oh.
It's dairy free, but there is Tiffin.
No.
No, it's good. It's good. Mum used proper dairy free cooking buttons, so it's got basically proper, like what we would have had chocolate level on ours.
Right, well, I'm going to subject this now, even though I don't really want to, I'm going to subject it to the YOLO swag fam. Are you going to do it as well?
I mean, I feel like there are only 2 words that one can use in such scenarios. For science!
Shouldn't have done that. Actually, no, that was really warm on the back.
Mistake!
Yeah. I thought you were going to go with 3 words, consume the beverage. I was waiting for 3 and I'm like, does the bitch not know how to count? I know he did humanities, but come on, man.
That lost some of its complexity.
Yeah, it's just peppery.
Yeah.
It's just peppery. That's all it is.
It was still relatively smooth.
Oh, very smooth. But that was just, to me, pepper.
I think, we have really struggled when whiskies are supposed to have chocolate in, haven't we, to pick that up, which is very strange given the volume of chocolate that between us we eat.
Yeah, I'm a chocoholic.
It would be like picking up peat. But
yeah, it's really strange, isn't it? Okay, but that was nice. I enjoyed that.
that's definitely at the top so far.
Yeah.
He is literally.
There was
dregs.
literally a few drops left. I was like, I'm having all that. Yeah, I'm not wasting that because that's even better when you just let a few bits of warmth on your tongue. It lingers. It's really nice. I really enjoyed that one, Ballybannon. I'm gonna pick the next one, and I'm gonna go with Heritage because I want to break from that Bally because I want to see. I just want to see if there's a nice surprise in there, you know.
Heritage Hunter.
So this one isn't that dark. It's darker than Cuvée Argot.
It's a shame we can't work out. I don't know what the rough approximate ages of them are because it'd be interesting just to see in terms of complexity.
You're the pourer this time, I believe. Let's say you are, because I did I cocked up the last ones. I did Ballybannon, didn't I?
Yes.
And I'll leave that with you in your capable hands of pouring. Oh yeah, please do it after you've had your water. God, you see the look of disdain on his face drinking plain water.
Literally, I only do it for science.
It's what you have to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
I get you.
One must fully commit to the scientific program.
And of course, this is an exciting one because it's a £20 scientific experiment. It was a tasting set that I bought for stream actually. So 20 quid's worth. More than happy to buy.
I are confused.
I might forego sniffing it from that because I feel like it funnels the trunk sort of the smell.
What are you not getting from that?
Anything.
Yeah. I'm not getting any scent at all.
Oh, really? Fucking hell.
I'm getting nothing on the nose.
Oh, right. Well, this is... it's going
That's
to go...
why I was confused. I was like, I know I'm sniffing it.
It better go in the glass then, I guess. It's the only way to be certain.
But I can't smell anything.
All right. That's all right.
Don't use slightly short.
That's all right. I'll take a short of that. It's all good.
That's right. There's a splish splash.
Splish splash. Yeah,
funnel.
I'll funnel the rest into the thing. Okay. Well,
I think this might be the first time, unless it's different when we do it from the glass. This could be the first time we've had a whiskey where we've got no nose.
Okay. Oh, that's actually a very good point because heritage.
30. We have these are 3CL drams.
Heritage.
And this one, they didn't even give us popcorn with this one.
Yeah, no, they
didn't. One of the next ones we do may well include popcorn.
The fun thing with that is we have 2 streams planned. One is Singleton, which will be 3 samples of 5 because there's no point doing the other 2 because we've done them on another stream.
Yeah.
The other one will be a tiered stream.
That was a fairly extensive stream as well, so I feel like, we've done that too.
The next stream, though, will be a tier list of the top 30 whiskies and some swerves. Benchmarks as well be set with certain whiskies on purpose so you know where we're putting things from the offset.
30 may or may not be a rounding error. Based on the list.
Have a sniff.
Oh, she's here.
Oh.
Look who's late to the party.
Oh.
You're not even the first mod here, Leonie. You're that fashionably late. You are literally just late at this point.
I'm not going to give you crap for being fashionably late. Of course, one of us has to be fashionable. It's not going to be us. Oh, and Dave would like to say something.
Oh, Leona. We're so glad you came.
Really? Really?
Well, I'm thinking if I can get us demonetised without saying anything inappropriate this time.
Have a really long smell. There's something right at the back. I don't know what it is. There's something right at the back of that.
You're not helping yourself with that comment. Somebody screenshot that quickly.
Got it. I got you, bro. Don't worry.
Well, Yumpy's not here, so somebody else has to get the clips.
Yeah, the longer you sniff for, there's something else that you draw in. There's something right at the back. It's not there at the initial part. I don't know what that
tingling, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. How strange! I didn't know if you take longer inhales, you can pick up on other things. The front is just ridiculously creamy and smooth again, though.
Biscoff biscuits?
Maybe it might be that because I like Biscoff, to be honest. They've got some Kit Kats of those around the shop.
You love us and you know it. Don't lie to chat.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. We're going to go balls deep with the sip. Cheers. Have fun with this. Oh, that smell and that flavour, no, they don't align at all. That is really sharp on the tongue. Tip of my tongue is on fire.
I'm going to say something I don't say about a lot of whiskies.
What's that?
I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Well, I'll tell you what, we're gonna get this one over and done with because I'm not entirely impressed. Finish is strange. Okay, so we've got.
I mean, there's taste, but
There's some char. That's definitely there. So sun-dried hay with some pencil shavings, oaky spice. Well, this is already a problem, isn't it? I'm not a kid. I don't eat Crayola. Palate, rich shortbread.
HB number 2.
Fam, mine's fully leaded. Rich shortbread with a touch of orange oil, fragrant orchard fruits, dusty grain and rounded spices. There's spices there. The finish, a touch of oaky char lingers definitely, along with green oak. This is interesting.
So basically, we're drinking liquefied wood here, rather than whiskey.
This one's not. The smell is. Oh, okay. Hi, Tilly. Hi.
It's that week that Tilly's come to play.
Yeah, she's not impressed.
She's
Till-
literally sniffing.
She won't
Like-
like. She hates that stuff. Oh, I've got your bloody hair. There you
Where's
go, Till.
Sizzles when you need it?
Oh, she's downstairs.
That's the ultimate test if your whiskey smells something. If you put it in front of Sizzles, if he doesn't recoil, then you've got.
Yeah, for those who don't know, the Cavalier Sizzles black and brown one here. If you want her to leave you alone, you just put your glass of alcohol in front of her. She will move away.
Oh, sorry, BRB. Dorman duty.
Is it unlocked? A bosh. Okay, well, we're going to carry on with this because we have a few more sips. We're not impressed. This one's definitely the worst one so far. Heritage Hunter 1.1 is not nice, to be honest. For me, I think it's actually quite bad. I think if we're going to order them so far, Ballyban and Cuvée, our go is currently in use of the Infinity Dram. So the annoying thing is, look how much you put in there.
This
for
is £94.
Fuck off. It's that biodiversity shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Biodynamic, sorry.
There are no reviews for it.
Well, we can put one in if you want. It won't be nice.
Waterford Distillery have time travelled to 1959 and not in some fancy silver contraption with gadgets and gizmos.
They went to
For
1985 and 1955 and 1855.
For a 50-gram bag of grain, Hunter 1.1 is the inaugural release of its Irish single malt whiskey.
Oh, I'm glad they tried other
named
things.
after the flex. So this is their first ever whiskey. Okay, I can cut them some slack at this point.
Yeah, because they have to learn.
Yeah,
But we don't have to suffer for it. It's 50% though, you can tell.
named after the flavourful barley variety introduced by Dr. Herbert Hunter in the 50s,
Ah,
which disappeared from the whiskey making landscape. Well, this says whiskey.
I'm glad they...
EY.
Actually, that's a point, because it does not say it on here. I'm glad, though, they didn't name it after Paul Hunter, the snooker player.
Waterford Distillery have revived this grain for a limited release of 50 barrels. Obviously, there's not that much of it. With the whiskey matured in a combination of American oak, French oak, and French sweet wine casks.
We should have started on this one and
Yeah.
worked, because then we would have
Right.
worked our way up.
Okay, so for reference,
Yeah.
based on the ones that we have
Yeah.
in front of us,
Yeah.
if I can get...
Cuvée should be the cheapest.
Assuming the whiskey shop, because that's got all... So
Yeah, they have it. Cuvée should be
the
cheapest.
prices of the ones we are trying range from
55?
£56
Which is Cuvée, isn't it?
through... Yeah, so we got 56... I won't say exact order, but Cuvée Argo is 56. That is
Yeah.
the cheapest.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's too
There's
smooth.
a £72 bottle, a £68 bottle, a £77 bottle. Oh no, Ballyvan, yeah, and a £92 bottle.
And the Heritage is the most expensive. You know why it is? Because there's
This
not much
is
of
the
it.
most expensive of all of the whiskies,
It's because they don't have as much of it.
possibly.
That makes sense. And also because this we consider collectible.
Yeah, and I say that, I will check another supplier, the ever famous, useful and lovely Master of Malt chaps.
They have some of them, but they're like really expensive.
This is the most expensive one available on Master of Malt as well. And they have several other ones. So this is the most expensive Waterford whiskey that is currently available for sale, it seems. And, well, frankly, it's, you know, eh?
I feel like we're going to have to subject it to the swag wall, YOLO swag fam thing, to get rid of it so we can move on
Yeah.
to the Bally
But I
Kilvannon.
need extra water. Ooh,
Oh, actually, no.
I feel ill.
No,
saying
no,
that.
Dave. Splash of water.
The Singleton test.
Yeah. Why not?
Wait, was it Singleton?
No.
No, the forest test.
Tale of the Forest, Glenmorangie. What we're going to do, we're going to add a drop of whiskey, water to the whiskey, and we're going to do a few little sips and just see if this helps. Give it a little swill. Very good. Chin chin. That changes everything. That tastes really warm now.
Fuck!
Yeah, I don't... Nah, shut the piss off.
How what? But what?
Oh, for fuck's sake. That's completely different.
Now we've skewed to science because we haven't watered some of the others.
Yeah, but the others were
That's not
delicious.
cookies.
Yeah. And oddly enough, rich shortbread. I just... It tastes complete... There was 2 drops of water.
They're literally 2 drops of water. Yeah.
Fam, they weren't even big drops. Dusty grain, I get that. Rounded spices, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realise I was drinking concentrate. Motherfucker, pre-mix it at least. Don't make me work for it. It's going to get demonetised from me swearing now, isn't it?
You're allowed to say me, aren't you?
I don't know. Should we just start inserting the worst ones, see if they come up with anything?
Oi, you plonker. Oi, plonker. What you doing, you sod? Fecking tosspot.
Alright. Well, I'm going to do a swagwell YOLO thing with Jiggy and see how it works. Ready? YOLO swag fam, everyone. That's not a nice shot. Oh, that doesn't work. That does not work as a shot at all.
Well, I will not be doing that.
No, it does work, but it's very smooth, but there's something there that doesn't work at all. I think it might be the grain. It just doesn't work as a shot. And ever so slight char as well. It doesn't work. And what's does green oak taste like?
So you mean like virgin oak? Was that?
I don't know.
Then what, even so, what does it?
I didn't realise oaks produce apples.
What does a virgin oak cast taste like comparative to a?
I don't know. Does it taste like Mary? I've got a fucking clue.
Not Mary, you lot though. I hope.
Oh God, not Slagathor, no. I would say I would rate this lower than the others, only because you have to work more to make it better. I think it has to be like so. At the moment, even though it's got this in it, the Argo is better because you don't have to work so hard to make it as good. Also, that's more affordable.
Yeah, it's half. Well, nearly half.
I would argue it probably should be up here, based on the fact that it's more affordable and smooth. The price really does play a part in this. Very dramatic shift. I know it's a bit of a we did this with Glenmorangie, but we did it after the stream, and I just put a pinned comment in because I was like, okay, we tested it with water and it was actually better.
We literally just randomly went, let's try this.
And Dave splashed it in, yeah.
Yeah, and it was like, well, this is a different whiskey altogether.
I don't believe that was our initial reaction. I think we went, what the fuck? You just didn't hear it on air because, yeah, it was over. That's interesting. Very interesting. I do think it has potential. I just, if I want to sit there and work for something, yeah, I will drink that and Tale of the Forest. But I've got Tale of the Forest. I don't want too many whiskies like this where I'm having to work for it. Your thing is dry, aren't you? Very interesting.
Weird, I'm still not liking it.
Yeah, it's not
better.
It's not.
There's something to it now, but there's something about it. I don't.
This one stands out on its own. Ballybannon's better.
I wouldn't want to drink that again.
Yeah, no. See, yeah, it's if I said compared that to like my Tale of the Forest, I'd rather drink Tale of the Forest. I think it is. I will drink that again. In fact,
yeah.
I'm not impressed with this one. Cuvée and Cuvée Argo,
they're perfectly acceptable, nice whiskies.
If I wanted, I won't get that for a Ballybannon for a stream whiskey. It's too expensive.
That is
70. Yeah, well, based on my budget would be 200, and I want to get 4 bottles. That'd be a bit tricky. But you never know if they have it.
What else you want to go for though?
Well, I mean, it would only be what is in that shop.
Yeah, you could go for an American oak.
Well, one of these two, wouldn't it? Cuvée Argo is the cheapest if they have it. If they have one of these in stock, you never know. But yeah, Heritage Hunter 1.1 is not a good whiskey. Now there's only
not a 90 quid whiskey.
Well, it is for collectors. It is not for those who actually like whiskey. Similar thing with Red Stag Indian, undrinkable neat, add ice, and it. So I've heard rumors about this, and I don't really like doing ice. I hate doing it, in fact. But annoyingly, as time has gone by, I've done it more often, and I've tried it a few times, and I'm just like, this is bullshit. Why is it working?
Yeah. See, we are planning potentially a international whiskey stream.
Oh yeah, we are.
I have a few contenders for that, which are not Japanese, because obviously that is the biggest market and producer of international whiskey.
I have some Americans. You have Indian and you have Canadian.
I have an Indian, Canadian,
I have a Canadian.
Thai, wherever the hell Kavalan is from, Sweden possibly.
I have Haven.
You have Haven.
Yeah.
So we have a range of international whiskies.
I still want to get a bottle of Bren.
Yeah, you want some more Bren.
I want a bottle of Bren. Someone give me like 60 quid, I'll go buy it right now. Yeah, just throw it at me.
If we get a donation for 60 quid now,
I swear to fucking God, I will buy it. Right, so there is only one left. Yeah, so by the way, that stream won't be for a while because May, when Dave's here next, we're going to do the tier list. I don't know if we'll do a second stream, but we'll definitely do that one.
Probably here. Well, Friday. I'm off Friday through Monday. It's going to depend what time I get here.
We'll see. We'll see. The one will definitely happen. 2, we're not sure, but you never know. Never say never. We are going to be watching the coronation though, because once in a lifetime thing for us.
Yes, and so there will be
Johnny
Walker Blue.
Oh yeah, of course. My blue will be ready and cracked. Oh. So the last one left is Ballykilvannon. It's the last of the Waterford whiskies. I know what I was meant to do. I was going to take a photo of every tier added to it, but I failed. I will at the end. Actually, I'll take a photo.
Yeah, you say it's the last one. We've got the last one and then the mix.
You're right. Will you please get the Ballykilvannon then, David, and pour it, because you seem to be doing a much better job. Actually, hang on, look at the colour. Tell me what you think. It's quite light from here. That looks like a really light peated whiskey.
I don't want to be too crude, but that's like pea colour. Apple juice.
I'd like to subject it to the Dave Bay test.
Can we get it under the UV?
Well, there's some UV
purple.
lights right there, actually.
Yeah.
See if it's got
UV. See if it turns purple.
If it does, it has cute intermittent porphyria. He's testing it for fucking porphyria. He's legitimately testing it under a UV lamp for porphyria.
I'm kind of certain of these things.
Oh, thank fuck for that. I subjected the Dave Bay test. It seems to be a little bit dark, a bit lighter than you.
Yes, excellent.
Right, well, very well. I think it looks like a lightly peated whiskey. I don't know.
It's slightly darker than me in actual skin tone. I need a tan, so you know.
You do actually. You're looking a bit pasty these days. Even I've got more of a tan than you these days, mate.
Yeah.
You need to get out there.
So what you need is bike out, and then we can go biking. I didn't bring mine this time. I didn't get a chance to.
That's all right. Don't need to this time.
Ooh, that's different.
That does smell very different. Okay. Well, I think I need more width.
A little bit more medicinal.
It does, doesn't it? Okay, I'll take that. That's all right. Yeah, I'll do. Right. The final, ish of a dram.
The final Waterfording is going in.
I wonder if it makes Heritage taste any better. Very well.
We just appreciate you being here. Thank you for joining us.
Yes.
Don't worry, you're perfectly in time to be hazed and or enjoy the content.
Proud Basenji owner, hello. Welcome to the stream. As Dave has said, yes, you are not late. You are here, and we appreciate it immensely. So
not late. You're just the person that walks into a comedy show 15 minutes into the comedian's set, who is therefore the target of the rest of the show.
And as someone that's been at the start of a comedy show and been the victim of a rather brutal beating, courtesy of that comedian, yes. I can confirm if you stand out, which you now do, you are gonna get it. Do forgive me while I write is it Kilcavan?
Kilcavan, yes.
I almost wrote Kilvannon by accident. Okay, we've barely got any in there comparative. Like that and the Cuvée got core in there.
Well, we have been doing this in a very haphazard.
Yes, well, I will now do something sensible. I'll take a little photo and I will in a moment update an image of it. If I can remember where it is.
We will more than happily be held responsible for that one.
Last time I ended
You
with
can
a
thank
nice
us every time you drink it.
with a bottle of a night on Earth, which I'm blaming on. I have a bottle of that.
I feel like we are spreading the whiskey wealth to the populace.
I am okay with this because it means that something I have done has impacted you in a positive manner. And also, Night on Earth is fantastic. We do need to drink more of that, though. January treat-wise, my Highland Park's the only one that's really been dented. That was half done, I think.
Yeah, that's with fire.
Oh, yeah. Whereas the Jack Daniel's barely been touched, nor's the Macallan, really, because they're just sat up in the cabin. I'm not really up there that much. Okay, so
based on that, you're going to end up with a bottle of Waterford Ballykilcavan.
Bannon.
Or Bannon, depending on which one we rate highest out of these two.
I'll give it a good little shake. It's got a nice little bit
Not
of head.
open yet. What are you doing?
Blasphemy.
You put yourself up there, you say you've got this great whiskey, and then you say it's not open. So basically, you haven't got a bottle of it.
What the fuck am I smelling?
It's either open and you're enjoying it, or it's just useless.
He's getting triggered. Okay, I highly recommend you open it and have a glass. Join us. It's a very
you will
lovely
not be
biscuit.
drinking alone, to be fair.
It's a very nice biscuity whiskey.
We said that about most of these so far, and they've turned out to be bread.
I meant Night on Earth. I meant the Macallan. The Macallan's my only one. It's beautiful. It smells creamy. It smells creamy. It smells good.
I'm going to go with shortbread, which I feel is going to be a mistake because it's going to be biscuit this time.
I'm going to preempt this. It's Ballykilvannon, yes? Forest floor, earthy spices, wine, bitter, balance of wine sweetness, hint of dark chocolate.
Oh, why do they have to say dark chocolate?
That's bitter, isn't it?
Ruins it for us because we don't find it.
No, I can't smell it in this. Now that's... Hang on. Yes, it is. I can never do that without putting my hands over my mouth.
Can we time people out on this like we can on YouTube? On the Twitch?
No. Well, you can. I don't want to. It's funny, but nah. We're dickheads, but we're above that. Driving now, hate. Oh, Leona was driving. Oh, if you're still driving, oh,
I think it's time to pull over.
Proud drinking the Jura Prophecy first, though.
Oh, okay, fine. Yes, we'll allow it. We'll allow it.
Is that the one I have?
Yeah.
Yes. Which one's the lightly one? Because I have the lightly pieces, don't I?
That's superstition.
I've got superstition, yeah.
But we've had
Actually, I can confirm it. Go up here. Birthday, here we go. Superstition.
Pure superstition, yes. We have had prophecy. Do I have prophecy?
You have prophecy, yeah, because you got both, don't you?
Where's my list? To the Google Sheets. Anyone modding? I said Google Sheets, not Google Shits.
He doesn't matter which way it'll get demonetized anyway.
What am I looking for?
Jura. He has it on his phone because he's that guy.
I do not own prophecy, but we've had it as a sample. I have superstition as well.
Oh, I thought you had prophecy.
No, I have Journey.
I thought we had the opposite set.
Journey.
Journey's the entry, isn't it?
No.
Journey's the
Yes,
brand.
now.
Yeah,
It is now.
It's like the Freud Select.
Origin was the original. Because I've got old school Jura with Origin.
Oh, yeah.
Not the 10.
No, I get you. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll deal with that in a sec. Let's close that. There we go. Right. So.
Wait.
What?
The one you don't have. So you have a collection of Jura.
One of us.
One of us.
Should we have a sip and find out if we can find this? Yes.
What are we finding? Poisonous barley, apricot, runny caramel,
and a kick of peppercorn. All right, well. All right, I'm ready for this.
Hang on.
You gonna burp? Smell?
Sneeze. I feel I'm brewing.
Do you want me to punch you in the chest and find out where it is? We've got like a whole half dram here to do yet. Okay, ready? Cheers. That is very sweet. Actually bitter. Apricot makes sense. It's sharp.
Yeah.
Caramel, peppercorn.
Caramel, yeah.
Well, the caramel makes me think popcorn.
Yeah.
I think popcorn. Caramel popcorn. Do a little airy.
There is a spiciness to it, but
It's not that airy thing. You can sort of feel popcorn in it. Yeah. The peppercorn, yeah. Quite long. It's not long. No. Crushed cinnamon. There's spice. Yes.
new range. Ooh. Nah, still Jura. You're good.
You're fine. You're fine. As someone that wants to get his hands on the pale ale cask and the Jura red wine cask, which is quite cheap in Sainsbury's, I'm with you. I smack you, bitch. Biff.
Keep rolling. Keep rolling.
Ooh. Well done. Bit of Limp Biscuit. I like that. No, the prophecy, yeah, all discontinued ones. That's unfortunate. I still have my Jura membership
Jura's
badge.
own. Ooh, very nice.
Oh, that is. I might be.
still have an Origin.
I might be able to top you though, because I have Jura 21 Tide and Time.
Yes, you do.
Which we did on a stream, and it was mwah.
Dura's own is supposed to be very good. That's like the
Jura 18.
That's like their master distiller version.
Jura 18 is only like 75 quid. It's not expensive. When I go to Norwich next, I'm going to buy 4 whiskies for stream. I was thinking of getting one for my collection. It might be that, to be honest, because I've got loads of Jura. I like Jura. Why not? You know.
Yeah, I said a message about you going on the boat.
Huh?
I said a message about you going on the boat. They're too busy doing what we do for Eurovision at the moment.
Eurovision?
Last year I went to mate's name for Eurovision purely as that was just after I came out of hospital. So my parents were away, and he was like, "Well, why don't you come to ours for the evening? We'll sort you some food,
right?
You know, check, make sure you're alright."
Okay.
And we ended up watching Eurovision and having a laugh. So we're now having some kind of Eurovision party.
I haven't watched that in years. I just lost interest. Terry Wogan was probably
we won. Well,
was that second place to the Ukrainian
yes,
guy?
so
yeah.
we
So
won.
he won. Yeah.
We won on merit of music. They won on politics.
I think the reason we won wasn't necessarily merit of music. I think it was just because we were helping Ukraine.
Yeah, but other people were helping Ukraine.
Yeah, but we were
France
at the front. Come on, we were right at the front.
So
but
we're now
Origin,
doing a
Prophecy,
Eurovision
Elixir, Durac is a fantastic selection.
Yeah.
But seriously, Jura Tide and Time 21, bosh.
Yeah, you're making me slightly jealous with that. I mean, Prophecy's
You can
good,
still
but
get it though.
Elixir I've never had.
You can still get Prophecy somewhere. It's not that expensive either. I wouldn't mind it. It's nice. It's a
Durac
fatter
Zone
bottle. The bottle's fatter than the
Yeah.
standards. Your needs feeding can't go overboard on my nectar, unfortunately. Unfortunate indeed. Right, well.
We are members of the Whiskey Shop's Whisky Club.
We were members of Jura's Club as well, but they don't do it anymore. And Lefroy as well.
Lefroy, yes.
I'm a member of them. I've got that.
We do both have a
Square foot of
Islay.
Damn right.
Because we are that cool.
Yeah.
We should really get our titles updated to Lord of whatever our square foot
Lead,
of Islay
isn't it?
is.
It's lead.
Yeah,
Lead.
Should I be Laird Doctor or Dr. Laird?
Lead moist. Sorry, lead. Oh, moist. Ooh.
Laird Dr. Dave Bay or Dr. Laird Dave Bay?
Dr. Laird. Dr. Laird. So your name is Dr. Lord.
My Lord Doctor. my Doctor Lord.
The sweetness and the oiliness more pronounced if you rather stupidly have it splash over your lips. That was a mistake, but you notice apricot is very stand out. Crushed cinnamon, don't know why it has to be crushed, but cinnamon, yes, because there's a spice on the tongue. But thankfully I don't choke and cough and have a spluttering fit like a cinnamon challenge.
No.
It's the second time today I've said that. After my sister suggested eating her hot chocolate powder, and I was like, I didn't realize you were doing the cinnamon challenge. And then she realized what she said, and was like, actually, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to trying, if she's allowed it, Denise's cookies and cream one time.
Yeah, so that the lemon one as well. Very interesting. That's very.
Yeah,
that's gonna be great for her.
I was surprised she chose that one because she doesn't like lemon.
She doesn't like much sweet things actually.
No.
No
words as well.
But you know what? Learn by doing. Never claimed my spot near Lefroy. I have it, and I bought a bottle of Lefroy 10. Forgot to keep the receipt to register on the site to upgrade my membership tier to smoke or to the next level, and that annoyed me because I really wanted to take my membership to another level with them because you gain access to some of their more rarer whiskies. I'm like, mother fluffer.
I do. Yeah. So said also same needs. I don't like scampi.
Eats it, don't they?
When we're looking at ordering a fish and chips.
Yeah.
So she orders a battered burger. Yeah. Not even a half bite. Like it touched her lips. Nope. So I had the battered burger, which was, well, I feel grateful to be alive and not having had a heart attack due to bad grease. But actually, it was quite nice.
Was it a burger
it was no
in batter?
battered pizza, but it was it was literally a quarter pounder burger in proper chip shop batter.
A rather delicacy.
It was good.
I'm going to do the
so
yellow.
she had my scampi, which we told her fish nuggets. She ate them. She liked them.
I can't eat scampi, can I? No.
And then at the end, about 5-10 minutes later, she said, when we said about your aunt or your sister, her aunt, buying some scampi, she's like, no, but I don't like scampi. And we're like, yo, you just had fish nuggets. Yeah? You liked the fish nuggets. Yeah? That was scampi.
LOL. I love it. Right, I want to subject this to the test because we're going to run out of time soon. Ready? YOLO swag fam. Oh, it's a lot sweeter on the shot. It's not a good shot, but it's a lot more potent, long on the finish. but it's a lot sweeter on the shot.
I would say I actually got the chocolate.
Yeah, it's definitely there now. So, based on what we've got, right? So we're gonna order them. Yeah, that's warm in it. Right, right. We'll do the water in a second. I'm gonna still say Ballybannon 1.1 is the best.
Yes.
I'm gonna put Cuvée next. I'm gonna put Cuvée Argo. I'm gonna put Ballykilvannon next, and then Cuvée Argo. I think there's more to this than that. This should be at the top because of its price. The Cuvée Argo.
Yeah.
But over there is the Heritage.
On the floor in the bin.
It's in the bag
in the discard pile.
The Heritage Hunter is trash and can go the way of the fucking dinosaurs, mate. Where would Dave organise? I assume Heritage Hunter. I don't need to go and get it back.
I mean, if you can throw it further, then yeah.
There's a wall. I can open the window. It might shatter.
Yeah, shatter on the cabin that I've got to sleep in tonight.
Or shatter on the path next to it where the dog takes a shit. Can you put that back on the tray, please? Thanks. I would, annoyingly, the one thing that's really annoying me is if I organise this by price, I think my current order, I'm going to take a photo of this actually. So my current, I don't know, I haven't put a picture on the server or anything, so it's more for my own thing. Basically, my order, ignoring Heritage, it's just not worth rating. It's terrible. I've gone from 4th place. I've gone with the Cuvée Argo. 3rd, Ballykilvannon, Kilcavan, sorry. 2nd, the Cuvée, and 1st, Ballybannon. But if I did it by price, Argo would probably be 2nd, and I'd leave Cuvée 3rd. And that Bally, because it's just smoked, it's beautiful. It stays first. It's not actually that expensive either. It's not the most expensive.
No, that's always going to be first, I think.
I think Cuvée Argo would go 2nd instead of Cuvée. Because Cuvée was it was better as a shot. And a drinker, the Argo was it. It was beautiful.
I would probably agree with you, to be fair.
What, this list?
Both lists.
Oh, good.
I think, because if you ignore price and just base it on the whiskey, it would be the other way around.
Yeah, I agree with that.
If you actually look at the fact you have to buy the things and what you get for the money.
Yeah, you bang for the buck. The Argo has to be higher up. But Ballybannon is probably, if I do get a stream whiskey, that might be it.
Because the Argo is the 47%.
It is actually. It came 2nd. I'm just gonna get a picture of that. You got hiccups. Shit. All right. Well, fingers crossed it's not a persisting issue because we have one last thing to do tonight, folks.
I'm sure I can somehow do
that. We've got 2/3 of a dram of, well, Argo, Cuvée, Bannon, Heritage, and Cavan. I'll take a little photo again in case I didn't. And you okay?
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. All right.
For now.
Yeah. Right. Well.
An hour's time will be interesting if I'm still hiccuping. I hope this has been shaken, not stirred.
As long as there's bloody water in it, it won't be a watered down gin and vermouth. This is the last thing we're doing is a mixture of all 5 drams in one.
Which is exactly what Waterford said to do because it's on their website.
I have a strange feeling the Ballybannon is going to overpower everything.
But the Hunter's Heritage might neutralise it.
Fam, I didn't realise we were adding antacids. Alright. It smells like Ballybannon.
A pH 10 and a pH 4 at the same time.
Dave's got hiccups, folks. It'll be fine. It'll be fine for this. We'll see how he gets on in an hour. Bottle of black and gold 11-year-old bourbon on the way, I think I think bourbon doesn't interest Dave much, but it does me. I don't mind some bourbons. So, especially the higher end ones. The best one I've got is Jack Daniel's Sinatra Select, which I'd argue is more of a whiskey.
I don't mind bourbon. I don't like bourbon masquerading as a whiskey.
Yeah, that I take issue with, because I think you are your own separate drink. But I do like some Jack Daniels at a higher end. Single barrel especially. Higher end. That's very high end. For them anyway. I haven't tried their newer stuff. You okay?
Yeah. Oiled in some peaties.
Yes, I noticed. Well, it looks like a very hearty measure. Bit lighter on the colour. Have I given you much? You ready to sip already?
No.
I've got loads in mind.
That's fine. You're not making it back up.
Oh, cool. Did I forget to drink my water?
I don't know, but I didn't. F in the chat for Meg.
For fuck's sake. Right, ignore that. Have a little sip. Right, so I've been sipping here. Have a sip. Just have a sip. It's water.
It's just water.
We got two separate results though, folks. Because what's happened here is Meg was paying so little attention, he didn't notice that his was just, it still had water in it. Well then, swag YOLO fam and all that. Hi Lind, hope you're well. F in the chat, thank you. Your hiccup's alright.
They're fine for now.
What can you tell me about the flavour so far?
I'll be honest, I was slightly too distracted by your water and yours to my attention.
Well, you've got plenty left. I've got none now.
Right,
I've gotten rid of mine. I can't believe I did that. That's such a boomer thing. Fuck's sake. Easy mistake to make, though, folks. If you're on the server, I will put a picture of on my Discord server. I'll put a picture of the finished product.
Kind of just smoke and pepper.
Is it?
Yeah, that doesn't quite work.
No? Bosh. I'll keep that there for a second. If I do that, go there, go here, and go here. I'm going to show you the image. There you go. That is the, well done. That is the image of the dram that we have mixed all together, basically. You okay? All right. This has all 5 samples in. My handwriting's horrendous until the top, where I actually bothered to use the correct side. Starting with the Cuvée Argo, the Cuvée, the Bali Bannon, the Heritage Hunter Shite, and the Bali Kilcavan at the top.
As you can tell, a nice accurate mix of all.
Yes, the unit of measure is fantastic. And if you go with what I've done, the rest of it is filled with water. And some. Because I'm a keen idiot. Right, you have seen that as well. That's good news. I'll get rid of that. Go back here. Don't know why that opened, but I'll leave it till later. Get rid of that. I assume I saw something of interest. Oh no, I was seeing if they had new music out, that's why. Okay. Are you enjoying this mixture, or is it a bit meh?
It's interesting, but it's very overpowered.
Is it overpowered by anyone in particular?
Smoke and pepper.
So it's definitely overpowered by the Bannon, and by peppery would be more. Well, actually, a few of them were very peppery. A few of them had it, didn't they?
Peppery was the cavern as well, wasn't it?
It was also. Hang on, we'll get the tasting notes. Cuvée, did you have it?
That was the cavern.
No.
Cavern.
I'm just checking to confirm. Dried peat smoke. I'm just confirming it because no harm having a look. Heritage round spices on the palate. So that might be something there. The Kill Cavern. Peppercorn. Yeah, peppercorn. That was brutal on the palate. To be honest, a bit much, I think, but it definitely had potential. I still think the Bannon's the best one, but that's only because and the Cuvée Argo is next. Solely because they're contrasting value for money. Both, to be fair, the Bannon is not the most expensive, is it?
No, £72.
Yeah,
it's only mid-price for them.
That's not. It's only a couple quid less than a Lagavulin 16.
These days, yeah.
Yeah.
My Lagavulin 16 cost about £55, £56.
Things have gone up a lot. And to be honest, I don't mind it being that expensive now because I always thought Lagavulin 16 because they got the 14 to the 8, sorry, to account for the price disparity. The 8's fine, but if you want Lagavulin, You go with the 16.
Yeah.
I think the Argo is probably going to be a stream whiskey. If they have it in stock when I go in August, when I go to you, when we go see Trivium, and we go and well, it depends if you have the Friday off. We'll go together. Otherwise, I'll go on my own and just boom around the city for a day.
I don't currently have the Friday off.
That's unfortunate. I will walk into the city and have a good day on my own.
Fair.
I'll buy whiskey, and when you see me, you'll be like, "You spent too much on whiskey, didn't you?"
And I'll be like, I must go and catch up.
Yes. Of course, you can't slack behind me. You have until August to get rid of some of your bottles first, though, don't you?
Yeah.
There's plenty of time. It's what, April, mid-April? You got plenty of time, buddy. Plenty of time. Okay, well, this has been jolly good fun, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did, because, well, this was actually a lot of fun, I think. And Waterford as a whiskey is quite nice. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy writing about the Ballybannon, I think, in my whiskey notebook, because that's an interesting one to look at. We are now going to disappear and either watch TV or play XCOM 2 for a little bit. Thanks for joining, people. Thanks for the donations, the likes. I'll now go and appeal monetization. And we'll be back here for another stream tomorrow for research on my own. But we shall be doing another whiskey stream in early May. Is there anything you want to say before we finish? Want to hiccup?
No, just hiccup, yeah. Nothing to do.
Cool.
Thank you for joining us, people. Thank you for the donations.
Bye.
Also,
Oh, Leona.